Hello there, and welcome to my first video. I wanted to begin with teaching Surya Namaskara A and possibly B. Just depends on how long this goes. It's my first time. So Surya Namaskara, also known as Sun Salutations, we practice these at the beginning of the Ashtanga practice, usually doing 5 of the Sun Salutation A and 3 to 5 of the Sun Salutation B. Surya Namaskara, Surya means sun, and Nama means to bow. Kind of like Namaste. Nama meaning to bow, and Te meaning you. So when we do the Sun Salutations, traditionally it's done facing the east during sunrise, and it's a way to give gratitude to the light and its warmth, and by doing this we help to invoke these qualities into ourselves, light and warmth. It's like a prayer, gratitude to the sun, to the day. And so I will show a couple different variations, not just in advance. This is for everybody and can be approached in many ways for every level. So when we do them, we use Ujjayi breath. Ujjayi is done with a slight constriction at the back of the throat. Kind of sounds like Darth Vader breathing. It helps to create warmth inside the body, and it's what we want when we're practicing these Sun Salutations. Warm us up for the postures to come, and gets everything in the joints and the fluid, everything gets nice and juicy from the Surya Namaskara. And it's also a vinyasa, and vinyasa is letting the breath initiate the movement, and the movement also facilitates the breath. So it's like these two that come together and we ride it. Okay, without further delay, let's get started. Come to the top of your mat. So Samastitihi, known as equal standing posture. You want to have the feet underneath the hips, heels slightly apart, or if it's more helpful to have the feet farther apart, you just want to feel like the hips are over the ankles. I like to give a little space to the heel, between the heels of the feet. So, here we are. We want to have the hips over the ankles, shoulders over the hips, ears over the shoulders. Here it should feel like your tailbone is slightly drawing down, like the pubic bone draws up toward the navel. Having this engagement will broaden the lower back so you're not dumping into your lower spine. Having this tucked and this elongated, wide. It carries it up toward the heart. Now the heart is open, the shoulders are open, not like this, but just natural, not hunching over. Arms are facing toward your legs. And you can move around. See if you can feel and notice that middle point in your body, the midline, all the way down. Once you've found it, stay there. Try not to lock out the knees. Inhale. Arms reach up, shoulders down the back. Gaze toward the thumbs. Exhale. Fold down, up, and over your hips. Inhale, elongate the spine, reaching out through the crown of the head. Exhale, step back on this first one. This is plank pose. Same engagement as Samasthiti. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 breaths. Shoulders are externally rotated. Sit bones reaching toward the sky. Heels can be slightly off the floor. Engage those bandhas. And 5. Inhale, prepare. Jump, step, or walk. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Samasthiti. Samasthiti is 0 point homeostasis home. Hello and welcome. This is a modified sun salutation that you can do to warm up in the morning and get your day started. So come to the front of your mat. Hands inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Head drops. Inhale, reach through the length of your spine. Hands can come to shins or fingertips to floor. Exhale as you step back to plank. Bring the knees to the floor. And then exhale to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Bend the knees, come back to child's pose, toward downward facing dog, letting the pelvis lead the movement. On your 5th exhale, step, or you can hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, exhale, fold, hips cascade over, and then inhale. Thanks for joining me on this modified sun salutation. Thank you. Now I'm going to break down more of the plank pose to Chaturanga. Traditionally, when you're learning, you want to either just step back to plank or just jump back. It's really important to learn plank before just going to Chaturanga. Lots of people skip, and the Chaturangas are all wonky. So we can really work on that by building up our plank pose. So the same engagements as Samasthiti, the pubic bone is drawing toward the navel. We're long down the back, broad, shoulders down the back. Really gaze toward the floor, just kind of slightly in front of you, and the shoulders are externally rotating like downward facing dog. Okay, so we jump back and we're here. On the exhale, build the plank. All the engagements, pubic toward navel, arms rotating, and then reach over the toes to come forward. Keep the elbows toward the body. And then keep the lower body and bandhas engaged. Inhale, roll over, press into the tops of the feet, shoulders drop back. And either look ahead or look up. And as you exhale, put the knees down to go to downward dog, or roll over. It should feel a lot like all the engagements you were just holding. Except now your hands and feet are pressing away from each other. And the shape is, of course, different. You can bend the knees. Try not to do the banana back here. It's really important that we can even practice handstand here. This is essentially a handstand. When we practice this way, we not only grow stronger, we have more integrity, and our body and joints are much more protected. When we learn how to engage, inhale, jump forward. So let's do a couple more of those, and I'll do the counts, and you follow along. Ekam. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, dway. Fold. Trini. Inhale. Chatwari. Exhale. Pancha. Inhale. Roll or bend the knees to your feet, and exhale, Sha. Adho Mukha Svanasana. If you have tight shoulders here, you can widen out your palm. Otherwise, all the fingers face toward the front of the mat. The shoulders are externally rotating, and you should feel that most of the weight is in the bottom of your body, your legs, not so much in your hands. So we wouldn't be dumping. We want to be off and up. Last exhale. Inhale up toward the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Ashtal, exhale. Nawa. Samastiti. Ekam. Dway. Trini. Chatwari. Pancha. Sha. By using the gaze and the bandhas in this vinyasa, we are led to a more meditative state. Your mind can rest and the thoughts can dissipate. Sapta. Ashtanga, Nawa, Samastitihi. So practicing Surya Namaskara A would be a great way to build up your practice. It builds great strength. By practicing mindfully, but with our breath, we can know exactly where our body is and know the edges before going too far. And truly listen and cultivate that listening quality that makes our practice so extraordinary. This is a great way to build strength and learn to be more free and happy and alive. Okay, so now we're going to go over Surya Namaskara A B. I will first demonstrate it, and then we'll break down more of the postures and the alignment. Okay. Samastitihi. Okay, that was Surya Namaskara A B. We began in Samastitihi, and the first posture is Utkatasana. Utkatasana in Ashtanga is not quite so much as the one I used to practice. This one, that might be over exaggeration, but I really like the Ashtanga one because it's integrated. I'll show you what I mean. So when you're here in the chair, same idea as Samastitihi, the tailbone is slightly tucked and the bone is drawing toward the navel. So you're neither too far tucked nor posterior or anterior. Tilt of the pelvis. The knees don't go too far past the toes. You're not in the front of the feet so much. You should feel the weight evenly distributed through the bottoms of the feet. That's how it should begin here in the standing posture. So in the inhale, you can choose to squat deeper if you'd like. You could also choose to inhale from here, which is super hard. I don't think I ever do that. I used to. But, so, normally you would just sink down, keep the tops of the shoulders relaxed. It's an external rotation through the pinkies, spiraling up, so you should feel the line spiraling up through the back of your arms. Exhale. Inhale. Get long. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So now, as you're exhaling from here, and you rotate the back left foot and either step the foot forward or help yourself with your arm to get it there. So we're here. This is warrior one, now warrior two. So we want to try to look at points toward the front of the mat, knee over ankle, and there is a outward rotation of the back leg. Toes relaxed, pressing to the outer edge. Just hugging in. Inhale, arms reach up, same spiral through the pinkies. Head can go back. If that's too much on your neck, don't do it. Just look up. Inhaling. Then exhaling. Plank, chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Spiral. Now if it's easier for you, you can step the foot first and then spiral the foot down. I like to start from the back. Get long through the arms as you sink down in the pelvis. Exhale. Chaturanga. So this one more thing I wanted to mention was in between the first warrior, the right leg forward, that transition from the here, don't go to down dog. It's so tempting to want to do that, but it's going to build you more strength if you can, if your body allows you. So keep it into plank. So 5 breaths. And then jump forward. Inhale. Exhale. And then we repeat. Utkatasana. And you should feel really weighted. It's known as fierce pose, right? Savasana. Okay. This time. Let's just do it one more time. Now, I won't interrupt. I'll do the traditional Sanskrit count. Hopefully I'll know it all. Well, know it all. Not quite. Thanks for letting me share what I love so much with you, as it's also teaching me a lot as well. Thank you. Surya Namaskara A B. Samastitihi. Ekam, inhale. Utkatasana. Dway, exhale. Trini, head up. Chaturanga. Exhale. Chaturanga. Pancha. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Shat. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Spiral the left foot down. Step the left foot forward. Right foot forward. And inhale. Sapta. Inhale. Ashtanga. Exhale. Nava. Inhale. Dasha. Exhale. Kadasha. Inhale. Dvadasha. Exhale. Trayodasha. Inhale. Chaturdasha. Adho Mukha Svanasana. 5 breaths here. 2, 3, 4, looking toward the navel, and 5. Pachadasha. Inhale. Sodasha. Exhale. Saptadasha. Inhale. Exhale. Samasti. Thank you so much for joining me in this video and allowing me to share with you. If there's any requests or any postures that you're working on or you would like to learn or know more about, feel free to request that, and I'd love to start this with you in any way I can. I'm here to help. Also, my Instagram is Feather Yoga, and you can follow me there. Hope to connect with more of you, and thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.